All right, now, according to data from the International Monetary Fund, India has now reportedly overtaken the United Kingdom to become the fifth largest economy in the world in the last quarter of the year 2021. And this was according to the GDP figures in nominal terms. Now, the IMF has also predicted that India could beat Germany to the fourth place by the year 2027. Now, the United Kingdom's former colony has now gone past its erstwhile colonizer. Now, according to the IMF and Bloomberg figures for March 2022 quarter, the Indian economy stood at a staggering $854.7 billion, and the United Kingdom's at about $816 billion. This is in terms of nominal cash. And the IMF has predicted that India's economy has grown by about 7% again this year. In contrast, the United Kingdom has been facing a serious slowdown. In the second quarter this year, the United Kingdom's economy shrank by about 0.01%. After adjusting for inflation, the Bank of England forecast that the United Kingdom's economy will actually fall by 1% in the last quarter of the year 2022 and will continue to shrink further. Now, India is bound to overtake it eventually. What sped up the process is the fall in pounds value. Now, as mentioned earlier, the IMF data is in nominal dollar terms, which is calculated by converting the GDP values into US dollar amounts. Now, these are calculated using exchange rates on the last day of the quarter, and this year the pound has fallen by almost about 8% against the rupee in dollar terms. And amongst other factors, the war in Ukraine and also the subsequent rise in energy prices has led to the weakening of the pound, and this has also sped up the British economy's decline against India's. India has overtaken the United Kingdom in terms of the absolute GDP, but India's massive population means that it trails the United Kingdom in per capita terms. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.